Can't you see it in my face? A demon living in disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape. You can't escape. No one understood the world that I was making. Look me in the face and tell me I was faking. Maybe I'm a little young, but you don't know what I've become. Can't you see it in my face? A demon living in disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape. What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let 'em burn it out. Sell 'em to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through back of the pack, kill it anyway. Wake it through back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Sorry about the echo on that, guys. That was weird. It usually doesn't echo like that. Welcome in. Happy Friday night. Hopefully everyone is doing well. You doing regular Zorua or Hisuian Zorua, Pumpkin? Because I don't know if you saw earlier, Hisuian Zorua is being a jerk. 607 hatches without the tier 3. I'm slowly losing my mind because of it. And even if I'm losing it slowly, there wasn't a lot to begin with. I mean, Gigas is also over 400 now. So, yeah, there's that going on. Yeah, how's everyone's Friday going? Hopefully everyone is doing alright. We're doing Bug, Kricketot, Gen 3 for Ninkata, and we're good to go. Always nice when there's a cheap Pokerogue mod so we can fit Ninkata into the team. Alright, I guess I should say a cheap Pokerogue mod that we don't have all the variants for yet. Just in case we grab a rare candy. It helps to find. Like, it helps us get us a little bit closer. Pause the evolution on that. Pause the evolution on that. We're good to go. You need variants for Hisuian, but need Eddie. Oh, okay, gotcha. How much longer do you have on the regular decks? Ew. That was not a good reroll. I'm going to take a map, actually, instead of rerolling. Yeah, I remember when I was finishing up my T1 decks, Galarian Articuno was the last one I needed. I'm like, I'm just going to do a stream where I don't end until I get it. And like 12 hours in, I am struggling. I'm like, all right, guys, we're going to hatch 2 more eggs, and then I got to go to bed. First egg hatches, nothing. Second egg hatches, it's actually shiny, and I am just so tired I don't even pop off. I'm like, we got it. Hooray. And I just turned stream off and went to bed. 61's not too bad. Definitely doable. I have a feeling we're getting an event within the next couple of weeks, so hopefully that would help you out too. If you have any endless runs prepped or anything. Yeah, that's what I remember from finishing up the T1 decks for myself. That's a little aggravating. Chestnut's slightly annoying just because he gets the defense boost, ends a fighting type. But we should be alright. You have one prepped? Alright, cool. I should probably prep like 1, but I'm... The only reason I'm going to do Endless now is whenever I put out my Endless guide videos. And for that, it's like, I kind of want to start from the beginning, so I have my choice of B-roll when I make it. Yeah, nothing in here. Nothing in here. How do you have more T3 than Tier 2? That's so weird. Such a weird RNG quirk. Yeah, I'll take it, just to be sure. Yeah, I keep debating if I want to try to finish up all the T2s or not. Because I'm 8 T2s away. It's like Fluttermane, Cosmog. I think Iron Thorns. Alola Mola. I don't remember the other ones right now, but those are... I know those are a few of the T2s I need. Dreepy is one. I have the Tier 3. I'm not sure there's any left right now that I don't, like... That I only have a Tier 1 for that also has Tier 2 and Tier 3. Maybe Deoxys, actually. Deoxys, I don't think I have a Tier 2 for. So I take that back. Friggin' Meowths. They're not dangerous, they're just annoying. They make the floors take an extra turn. Yeah, I'll take that. Might as well. What's your plan for after you finish up the shiny decks? Do you have a goal for after that? Pretty sure when I finished mine up, I took a break for a little while. I played other games and stuff like that. There's one, like, more relaxing game. Like, it's like a... kind of like a puzzle city builder almost type thing. That I go back and play. Even, like, when I'm grinding Pokerogue, if I need a break during the day, I'll go back and play it. So I think I, like, tried to learn that game a little bit more so I could start to do better after I finished up my T1 decks. And I need to edit the first episode of a World of Warcraft series I'm doing. And probably hit him. Okay. Do you know how much longer you have for those? And you can farm Training Day mystery event for that, right? Because it's not passives, it's hidden abilities. That's what I used to finish off getting all the IVs and natures in the game, was the Training Day mystery. Also, 2 berry pouches before 25? I don't know what type of RNG this is, but I'll take it, I guess. Alright, so we bought a candy egg actually before stream. It was an Arctivish. That didn't shine. Okay. Oh, okay. 2 Soothe Bells, that was really nice. Especially, like, before we duplicate them. 2 is kind of like the minimum I... Alright, I am happy. 3 Soothe Bells before we duplicate them all. Suian and Regigigas are huge. Only thing that would make this better would be getting, like, splicers. Your account is so weird, Pumpkin. That's just, like... Your account's so weird. More T3s than Tier 2s. More Tier 1s than hidden abilities. Alright, I mean... RNGesus is a fickle deity. We're good on that. Also... Just want to check something real quick. I gotta go through and update my Discord some ways too. Crap. I got a lot of stuff I like accidentally procrastinate because I get caught up grinding. I don't think so. 1,800 classic runs? ¿Por qué? ¿Te odias? Why? Also, Nagata's about to evolve. I'll probably wait until after the fight at 35, but... No, I shouldn't do that. I should do it before then. Yeah, let's do this. Goodbye, Torracat. We can unpause your evolution. Take all these items, put them on you. Take all your items, put them there. I'll take that. That wasn't enough. Okay. Shouldn't be much of an issue. And this should give us the evolution we want on the Ninkata. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, that's kind of insane. I know I've done a bunch, but it hasn't been that much. Actually, I could probably check. Yeah, so I've done about 1,300. Wow. You're up to what, 193 now? Is that what I saw? Somewhere in that ballpark? There we go. I don't think we have any Carbos on the Gigas, which is a little unfortunate. Normally, I like to have a Carbos or 2 on it so I can outspeed the Zoo and Zorua. Okay. I was close for trying to remember off the top of my head. Yeah, I don't have a huge, like... I don't have a great memory for stuff like that. Like, I don't remember everyone in the 300 club. I only know 2 people in front of me, and that's Legends and Drago. I'm sure there are other ones as well. Those are the 2 I just know off the top of my head. Yeah. Okay. Yet another one. We'll go Forest. I'm fine with that loop on this one. Alright, we gotta get something today, right? Gigas is over 400. Zoroark is over 600. We gotta get something. If we pick up, like if we see something else I need, I'll triple farm since we already have 7 Soothe Bells. I don't know why I'm rolling. Should've just taken the rare candy. A little late on this Placers game. Although we are... No, it's still too late. Insane. Yeah. Again, I have a feeling there's one or two others that are in there, even if they're not active anymore. I'm just not remembering them right now. Yeah, I'm actually making decent ground on Drago, I think. I think I'm still like 20 or 30 behind, but making up some ground. Get the double battles going. Try to be a little bit greedy. Be cool if there was like an actual list somewhere, but I imagine it'd be too to like check on people who have done it legitimately. I imagine that would be a whole long thing. Tier 2 Iron Leaves, that will actually give us enough because we need the Tier 3. That'll give us enough candies to buy, I think, 2 more Iron Leaves. Thank you, Gotcha Machine. Let's do this real quick. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hopefully it just turns into something. Yeah, we already had the Tier 2. Oh, we can actually get 3 of these. And after the 3 of them hatch, we can get another one. Even if none of them are shiny. Sweet. Yeah, I did an endless run, like, last week, 2 weeks ago, Pumpkin. Just to see what I would get, and it wasn't a whole lot. 270s, okay. Yeah, Exco's actually been working on other stuff as well, but he's making huge progress on like a bunch of different things. I think right now he's working on getting close to... Well, he just finished up egg moves today or yesterday. And then I think he said Tier 2s are next for him. Yeah, because I know he was posting in my Discord about his like journey for egg moves. Might have been posting in the Pokerogue Discord too, but I know in my Discord he was like kind of posting the updates, which was really, really cool to see. Yeah, that's why this thing's going to be annoying to face. Hoping I can just kind of damage check it at a point, but... Or like one-shot it with Silk Scarves and Soldiers and stuff. We'll see. So yeah. Q-Font was his last one, right? I don't think he has anything else remaining. I could go back and check, but I'm pretty sure that was it. We have quite a few bug types. I'm going to grab the max lore from this guy. That'll help. Did you not one-shot a Gorgeist, my guy? Jeez. Sorry, what was the no to? I already forgot what I asked. Got the memory of a goldfish. And despite what Ted Lasso might think, that's not always a good thing. Also, if you haven't seen that, great show. Just for anyone watching, if you haven't seen Ted Lasso, it's so good. No more egg moves? Ah, good for him. That's such a good, like, such a feel-good collection thing to finish off. Plus, now he doesn't have to worry about it until Wind and Waves comes out. Did it just rock polish and then still get outsped? If so, I kind of feel bad for it. Fine. Soothe Bells, we should be... Alright, we'll take that one then. That's why I'm kind of happy I have so much of it done, is once Wind and Wave comes out and gets released for, like, Pokerogue stuff, I can focus on just hammering out their egg moves and stuff right away. And then I can go back to whatever grind I'm doing for the game. So, just makes it a little easier to stay on top of. That's fine. I have no idea. I haven't been following him that closely. He got a dupe last week, I think. Not a dupe, sorry. He got 2 in 1 match last week, I think, which helped shave off a bunch of what he's missing. Like, he doesn't have that many left, so getting 2 in 1 batch is pretty huge for him. I know he still has, like, Galarian Slowbro, maybe Galarian Corsola, Tepig, and maybe Galarian Meowth remaining. I think he posted a batch of those, or like a half batch earlier today. I think I saw that. Maybe it was yesterday. My days are starting to run together. Glad you sucker punched that one. Yeah, but now they've gotten one pretty recently. Like, recently in the grand scheme of things. We don't have leftovers or anything yet to counteract that. That's too bad. No, nothing for the Zorua. Of course not. That would make it too easy. I have a soft spot in my head, in my heart for Rabsca. I used it in a Scarlet and Violet draft league. It was surprisingly good. I initially just took it because of Revival Blessing, but I'm like, this thing's actually got helpful stuff. And like, its special attack is surprisingly decent. Like, it's got 115 base special attack, and it can operate in Trick Room, which is what my team was. Actually got a lot of use out of it. I brought Life Orb Rabsca one week just for fun. Not necessarily recommended, but caught my opponent by surprise. Can I catch this? Yeah, that was probably a bit greedy. That's insane. If he really applies himself, he might be able to get it by the end of the weekend. With some good RNG. But yeah, that's insane. Funnily enough, those are 4 I'm missing as well. Just for whatever reason. There's a part of me that's kind of happy and knows that he's missing them too. But then I look at the rest of my collection, I'm like, damn. I got a ways to go. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, I'm jealous. I mean, I don't have a ton of eggs hatched on Galarian Meowth. Yeah, I have 152. So I'm still probably under odds for the tier 3 on it. I will continue to get pissed at this Zoroark, though. I'm hoping it doesn't reach what my Chinchou got up to. I think my Chinchou lasted till I had 683 hatches total. But, like, Chinchou is also a common egg. Makes a little more sense. Or not a little more sense, just a little easier as a stomach. Okay. Who had that 6 candies? Was it you? No. We just bought stuff for you. Okay. Yeah. If I can get something today. Unfortunately, there's not much here outside of Registeel. I guess we can get Archeops too in Ancient Ruins. That would be fine to grab. No, alright. That's fine. Could take care of the Solrock first. Yeah. I think once we get rid of the things that resist Lairon's Wrath, we're in good shape. Mountain? Okay, so it's Geibel and Blaziken here, and Tornadus. I'm trying not to think too much about, like, legendaries and stuff we need. Although I did mention Registeel, so. Ew. Ew. That's fine. Alright. I have to remember to transfer my items before the 95 fight. You know what? I'm gonna do this just because I don't like Chestnut. Yeah, really, that's the biggest reason. Pokeballs probably were the more optimal option, but I don't have to worry about Chestnut doing weird things to me. Alright, that Gigalith has 30, so we'll do this. And not have it make... Alright, I can live with that. And remember, we have those Iron Leaves eggs hatching at 100 as well. Cool. Alright, I get to catch the... No! I wanted to catch the Blaziken. The bastard. I don't want either of these. See what we get. Non-shiny Iron Leaves, non-shiny Iron Leaves, Alright, we get another egg for it. And a Hisuian Zorua, of course. Let's go to Wasteland. There's a lot in Wasteland. But let's go pick up another Iron Leaves egg. What do I do, actually? We'll see if there's any others we can pick up along the way. I wanted that Blaziken. Iron Leaves, right? That's the one. Yeah. I can't believe the Blaziken used a recoil move. It chose Suicide over this. Iron Leaves, is it? Okay. Makes me sad. I would have given it a good home. Yeah, maybe. We even have Sooth Bells. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Because we need tier 3 Dragonite too. Thank you. Right. Ninjask. Put you away. Now we can start triple farming. A dock for what? Of what you still need? Oops. Okay. Do this. I mean, I just have my spreadsheet, which I'm pretty happy with. Oh, gotcha. Also, we need to get some more offense onto this Regigigas. I'll befriend it. Easy 2 candies. All right. Sure. No, it's not. It's not, and you can't Terra Shedinja. Shedinja is locked to Terra Bug. You can't change it at all. For kind of the reasons you're looking at. Yeah, for kind of the reasons you're thinking about using it for right now. Oops. Yeah, exactly. I mean, for a while, I ran a, poor Dragonite. For a while, I ran a Smeargle Shedinja comp in Endless. Yes, you would. I just started talking to you today, but yes, you would. I'll call you out on that. But yeah, you used Prankster Conversion to change the Smeargle Shedinja's type. Man. Yeah. We have a decent amount of money. We're gonna do this. It depended. Depending on what I was fighting. So, I think I had Dragon Tail, Nature's Madness, Conversion, and Gastro Acid on it, I believe. So I could change it into one of those 4 types. Depending on what I was fighting. It was my boss killer. It keeps, like, it remembers where your cursor was between fights. Where is it? So like if I go Storm Throw, it should remember Storm Throw for the next one. Yeah. It's not something I usually use. I know it can save a little bit of time. Oh, it doesn't. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Wonder if it does for Bitter Malice. Maybe the biome switch reset it. We got this. Yeah. Don't know. I'm going to take it off. I thought that's what it did, but... Why does Magma have so many rock types? It's a pain in my butt. Now, to be fair, I should be running inverse typing while grinding Regigigas. Yeah. Well, are you talking about for Endless? I mean, that's fine for Endless. Not super optimal, but it's fine. Oh, the Mystical Rocks. I swapped the wrong setting, didn't I? Yeah, Groudon is better. Yes. Good job, Dragonite. Yeah, Groudon is a better pick. Take the protein. Good thing to do. Yeah, once you hatch them more, that's helpful. Are you talking about the points when you're building your team? You're just getting cost reductions. So map block is basically protect, but for your entire team. But it doesn't have priority, and it can only be used on the first turn. That Pokemon's out. Think of it like a first impression or something like that. Or fake out might be a better, might be a more accessible ways. We'll do this. Yeah, it's really good. Especially because, like, you can use it each floor, too. It counts as, like, the Pokemon just coming out. Eruption. It's like Precipice Blades early people like, and then Eruption. You use it on the first turn your Stalwart Pokemon's out. So early on in the preparation phase, I use it just to give me some safety while my sweeper clears. And then later on, you use it to buy a turn either at the end of a boss fight or in a double battle when you want to roar or whirlwind away on different Pokemon so you can isolate a shiny or a legendary you want. Groudon is the sweeper. Yep. Groudon is your early game sweeper. Man, no luck on that. Eruption, and like Precipice Blades and Eruption are kind of the two big ones. Precipice Blades early probably, and then as you get stuff, you can slowly transition to Eruption. You don't even have to evolve it. I don't evolve my Yamask. That's helpful. Yeah, I'm gonna recover and then just Bitter Malice. Get some health back. Yep. Yeah, I'll take it. I want another lure soon. I am not switching Zoro out here. Yeah. That's kind of why. Wanted to make sure they went down. Yeah, you put the Gastro Acid on it for after it falls off as a carry. You have a built-in Mold Breaker Gastro Acid mon. Helps with, like, Goldengo and stuff. Goldengo being the big one. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what you want out of a sweeper. You want a strong mon with a good spread move that doesn't have any immunities, that also has late game utility. So Groudon and Kyogre and Reshroom's utility comes from their passives of Mold Breaker. I use Regigigas, and its late game utility is becoming an entrainment normalized Pokemon. Darkrai's late game utility is Dark Void, though that will go away probably after Lumberry Weaker. Yeah, Zapdos is great in Classic, and it's got the spread moves for Endless. It just doesn't have a whole lot of utility after it falls off. Regigigas also gets Normalize. In this game, they added Normalize as a hidden ability. Once you unlock it, yeah. So you don't have to use Slow Start. And then Scrappy lets it hit ghost types. And makes it immune to Intimidate. Which is usually the big downfall. Yeah, and then I do Normalized Entrainment as my boss killer late game. Makes it very, very, very safe. Why was I doing anything with Zoroark? Not active. You don't have multiple hidden abilities active. And each Pokemon only has one hidden ability they can unlock. Some don't have a hidden ability. Make sure you're not getting hidden abilities and passives mixed up. Sorry, we're buying a bunch of eggs because I've been negligent. Not really tired. Fair enough. Yeah. So, 142. So you're 6 hours ahead of me. You're Central Europe. Yeah, I mean, that's the reason I do Classic. Do it for the candies, or if you don't have the stuff for a good Endless team, you do it for the vouchers. You just beat Classic with mods you haven't beaten it with yet, and you get Egg Voucher Plus for each new one. Netherlands, oh nice, there was, Boss, who's in here sometimes, is also from the Netherlands, I believe. We'll reroll. Yeah, we'll take this just to be sure. Yeah. We've had a few of them in here over the years, actually. Had some from, like, Germany, England, South America, Middle East, Asia. Like, we get a pretty good turnout in here, which is great. I love getting people from all over. As you can probably tell, I am a dirty American. But not a whole lot I can do about that. Anything with an ice move or triple axle? Honestly, setup moves are probably the best counter. Like, setup moves are absolutely busted. So, be it Quiver Dance, Dragon Dance, Shift Gear, even, like, Calm Mind Swords Dance can work. Yeah, just finding a time to use setup moves is the big thing for it. You really don't want it sticking around. Which is one reason I also recommend, like, triple axle. Just a... Yep, me too, Pumpkin. Yeah. Does, Man, it really doesn't. I was seeing if it got Ice Beam or anything. Doesn't get Freeze Dry, doesn't get Ice Beam. Yeah, that's fair. You just saw it there. The Scrappy passive stopped me from getting intimidated. Doesn't Greninja have access to Protean? You can get Protean as its hidden ability unless you're using Battle Bond. You also have access to Moonblast, right? Greninja still has Moonblast? Yeah. Moonblast is probably better at the 195 fight. In fact, it is, instead of Ice Beam. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Just as a heads up to people, if you redeem something, please let me know. I look at the multi-stream chat in my Streamlabs, but that means, because I also stream on YouTube, but that means that I don't see channel point redemptions come in. This is a good time for it. We're doing an event. Let's get a free to cam. Yeah, just let me know whenever you do that, Pumpkin. Free to cam. Yep. Let me get pretty girl. Let me switch my screen. Pretty cam. Move some stuff around. You guys get to see my big ugly mug. But let's see. Free to girl. Any shiny Pokemon stripe. Like, I'll show you after we're done with free to care, Demon. But the Pokemon you see at the bottom of my screen when I'm streaming Pokemon, those are the shiny sprites. So your sprite would just take the place of the oldest one there. Frida? Come here, pretty girl. Come in. Come. Frida, come here. Are you still groggy and tired? Come here, pretty girl. Yeah. Frida, come here. Hey. Come here, pretty girl. Come. Hey. Come on. Up, pretty girl. Oh, yeah. You gonna give a big stretch? Oh. Hey. It's okay. Who's a good girl? Are you a good puppy girl? Yes. She's still very tired. She is a Beagle Foxhound mix, and she's about 8 years old. We don't know exactly how old because we got her from a shelter. But yeah, Beagle Foxhound or Beagle Coonhound, one of the two. Oh, is that the spot? Is that the spot right there? Yes. Right there. Is it worth getting up from your nap for that? Right, shake? Yeah. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. What a pretty girl. What a pretty girl. Oh, yeah. So, she's a good girl, though. Yeah. Bruised dog. Lived till... Oh, 13's pretty good for a dog, especially if it was like a medium or bigger sized dog. I'm going over here so they can see with the camera. There we go. You don't need to show them your butt. You don't need to show them your butt. Although that's all you wanted, pet, isn't it? Oh, you just want butt scratches. Butt scratcher! Butt scratcher! Butt scratcher! Oh, I can't read chat from this distance because my eyes are shit. Give me a second. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Did I need to keep going? Who's a good girl? Yeah, well, I see a bunch of text there. I just can't read it at this distance. Alright, shake. I think that was a good free to... Oh. Now she's gonna sit down so I can pet her better. Yeah, look at this. She is a user. Oh, big yawn. You are a user. You know exactly what you have to do to get pets. You know how to guilt trip me. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Oh, yeah. Even if you don't like the hardwood, because your paws slide on it, don't they? Okay. You think we're all done? I think we're all good for now. All done. All done. You're a good girl. Alright, let me read through all this real quick. Who does this? Used to lay in your dog. Oh, that's great. See, this one just steals my bed. She has her own dog bed. I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I just won't have any room for myself. She'll like push me into a corner. Yeah, no, she's a really, really good dog. She was so badly abused when we first got her. So it took a long time, but now she is spoiled. Not rotten, but she is very spoiled. Oops. Yeah, no, she's a really good girl. Yep. Yeah, we got her. She had like, Heartworm. She was severely emaciated. Just not in good shape. Do I not? Hold up. I should. Hold up. I mean, the treats are a little more expensive than the cam. Because I don't want her having too many, and I do limit it. Yeah, it's just at 5,000 instead of 1,250. No worries. It's more expensive, so it's farther down the list. I might actually raise free to cam just a bit. Because much as I love doing it, I also don't want it to, like, stop the flow of, the stream too much. Although I will say, it's a great reason to stop the flow of a stream. Yeah. Yep. I think she's back. You guys can probably see her. Yep, she's back on her bed now. So, yeah, I gotta spend a lot of time and, like, finish redoing the Discord like I wanted. Do some stuff for YouTube. Record my next Pokerogue video. I also have a Pokerogue short and a series of shorts I want to do. I just gotta get off my lazy ass and do it. Yo, Exco, what's going on? We were talking about you earlier. Yeah, she does. For a Pokemon sprite? Nice. So, the next sprite would replace the Sliggoo, and the sprite after that would replace the Bruxish. I have 6 active at a time. Oh, Dialga. Huh? That works. I'll catch it, actually. Grinding tier 2s? Yeah, we figured you were, Exco. Okay. Yeah. The fact they put forms in was really nice. Although I will say, when I was trying to 100% the forms, getting some of them was a pain. Like, trying to get the right place for right plates for Arceus. That was not fun. Ew. Oh, next to each other? Okay. I mean, Mew has Astro Barrage, right? What does Togekiss bring to the table? I'm sure it has something, I just don't know off the top of my head right now. There we go. I mean, still get you more candies, Pumpkin, so you can... Yeah, I mean, you get candies from it. Oh, yeah, I forgot Relic Song's a spread move. Yep. Gotta love Automod. Oh, it makes me so happy. Yeah, Splishy Splash busted. That's a nice Squirtle, but I'm gonna say no. Did not want to be in the Badlands. Go boom? Nope, it just goes faster. Alright. Pachirisu, Zoroark, Dragonite, and we're taking the X attack. Oh, fair enough, but still, not bad. We actually got a tier 2 Iron Leaves from the Gacha machine earlier. It was a dupe, and we didn't get anything from the follow-up eggs, but it was there. We do one-shot. That one protein might have made a difference. Miss it, yeah. It's funny, I'm missing tier 3 on Virizion and Iron Leaves. Converting. Yeah. I was saying earlier, we better get something today. We have to. Oh, yeah. It's fun when you get interesting interactions with the rival starting mon. I used to love Giratina and Cinderace. Because if you put, like, multi-lens on Giratina, you, like, Dragon Dance. Cinderace has Opportunist as a passive, so it get the stat boosts. You could then use Spectral Thief to steal the stat boosts, but it counts as you getting the stat boost, so Opportunist triggers again. If you have multi-lens, the second Spectral Thief goes off, stealing those boosts that it just stole from you after you stole it back. Freaking hilarious. I loved it. Saltit. Yeah, no, it was a whole lot of fun. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Pumpkin. Just the standard, double carbos. Dratini. Okay. We can at least get another egg for that, and then... Does Quavo still have Opportunist? I thought they removed... Oh, it does. Huh. I guess I just did see Quavo, but... Friday, how are ya? It's been a little while. How you been? Everyone's turning up tonight. Yeah. No worries, Pumpkin. I don't have my Terra for a rock type. We'll be okay. How you been, Friday? You just missed Frida. Good. Time zones? Yeah, you should be asleep by now. Well, actually, I think Royal is like roughly the same time zone as you. I am having a more regular stream though, like streaming time, and it varies a little bit throughout the week. So hopefully you're able to catch one of my afternoon streams at some point, which should be like evening for you. Yeah, that's the same with them. Yeah, I think they said they were in the Netherlands. That's fine. Yeah, people are coming out of the woodworks for this one today. Alright, it went boom. Yeah. So what have you been up to? Anything new and exciting? Did it go boom again? I was looking at chat. I'm just going to assume it went boom. If something dies when I'm not looking at it, I just assume big boom. Sure. Make sure I wasn't missing anything. Well, the Pokemon fan gave 90... Okay. Yeah, I would imagine. Once you start getting that close, the balancing would definitely take a while. I'm guessing that means you have, like, all the systems in place, though. The story's kind of hammered down. You're just waiting for balancing and maybe a couple assets. You lived that? Hmm. This should be fine. Yeah, as long as we don't make contact, we don't have to worry about aftermath. Yeah, just to be safe. So, and do you guys have like a release date yet when you're going to put it out to the public? Altaria is fine. I think Altaria actually might have Fluffy as a passive. Yeah, it does. Okay. Not crazy about Volcano because of the, like, Mad Cargos and Colossals. I'll make it work. Mostly pixel designs for custom moves, sprites, and assets. Okay. That's always a tough thing. There was a game that is actually still planning on coming out. But early on, it was like a lot of grinding, even to get past the first town, I felt like. That's why I stopped playing it for a little while. I should actually play it again. See what updates. They're getting closer to the 1.0 release. It was kind of like Pokemon meets Stardew Valley in a way. It seems like what they were going for. And everything's living with just like a sliver of health. Well, Slazzle's not going to. But yeah, if you guys can strike that balance of like progression and difficulty without needing to grind, that would be huge. Such a tough thing to do well. So I'm glad to hear you guys are like putting in the time for it. Hoping for an X attack. I'll take this. I am going to Terra for this fight. For lucky, they won't have a Colossal or Magcargo or anything. Okay, that's a big one to get past. Because Mega Camerupt has stamina. Yeah. Good job, Gigas. Yeah, without any grind is impossible, but if you can limit it, for sure. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, do you guys have like an estimated date of release? I'll fight you. Who knows what'll come out of the epic egg? Might even be an epic egg Pokemon. Okay, that's a big one down. Her team is very fast. Holy cow, is her team fast. I wonder, though. Shadowbone, please KO. It's faster than me after a Shell Smash. Oh, that makes sense. We just transferred everything away. Our team was so fast. I'm not gonna try a different line. If we hadn't used the Terra, we would have been fine, but... Did we just get Terra back? I guess because we healed? Weird. Yeah, I mean, I guess I should actually use it, but... That's ambitious. We haven't even seen a tier 1 Zorua today, I don't think. Now, do you guys have, like, the full decks, or do you just pick a subset of the Mons? Did I accidentally Terra? I did. I don't know how I did that, but alright. Guess we just blast through while we can. I'm like reading, like 80% reading chat, like 15% focusing on the game. 5% I don't even know. Okay. I used a Master Ball earlier on the Dialga. Didn't think I had another one, but yeah. Say Livy. Seven, okay. This run's actually going by pretty quickly, so. Probably finish up this run a quick ad break while I stretch, and go from there. Appreciate everyone coming through today. Full decks, but most are post. Okay. No, it's super great to see everyone coming through today. Gonna take the X attack. It'll get us through the gym battle and first of the Elite Four. Wow, that's impressive. It straight swapped me. The bitch. Funnily enough, we're still one-shotting stuff, but... Cool. Alright, 2 eggs. Gigas. Gigas. Oh, fair enough. Oh, it was 8. Okay. That makes a little more sense, but still, 48 minutes is still moving. And it's Steel out of the gate. Ow. Okay. But we one-shot the Metagross. Yeah, no, it is. I actually like a lot of the Elite Four's themes. Just overall. I didn't heal. Oh well. This Elite Four reminds me I should be just on inverse mode. It did nothing. Friggin' Sandstorm. Okay. Yeah, definitely reminds me I should be on inverse mode. I did do a run with that. So I got a couple extra ribbons for it, I guess. Oh, I want this. There we go. We got standard form, low shiny, 1024, standard shiny, 1/4. Yeah, I hear you. So that's factor of 4, factor of 8, factor of 16. So the hard shiny is actually a little more common compared to the low shiny than tier 3 is compared to the tier 1 in this game. If I'm doing math correctly, which is a pretty big if. At least we should find here. This Elite Four does not like Regigigas. Now, keep me updated on it, Friday. It's always good to see you pop in, and I always love hearing updates about how the game's coming along. This should be fine. Glad she terrestrial. Oh, really? Okay. I'll take this now. We have 16 of those. I'm just gonna take the citrus berry. I like saving my items from Pachirisu for the 195 fight. Why is everything outspeeding my Regigigas? I guess it's only got 100 base speed. I thought it was faster. Alright. Okay, we're good. Apparently. Oh, so have you guys seen the, I think it's Zane Games Pokemon Jeopardy? Oh my, alright, hold up. Hold up. Or Pokemon Quiz. Hold up. Oh, there's so many of them. Can I just... I haven't seen all of these. Let me see if I can find the original one I saw. Hold up. Hold up a second. Was it this one? Hold on. I'm like trying to check. Alright, I think it was this one. But there's a couple really good ones. I remember laughing way too hard at some of them. Great, we got a Durant. We shall call it Kevin. That's a non-basketball enjoyer trying to make a basketball reference. Doesn't work out super well. Right, I want an X attack or something. Apparently not. Great. Good job, Zora. Happy to have you on board. Right, you're maxed off. Man, it does not want to give me an X attack or something. Wow. Alright. I tried. Okay. We might be okay, because outside of that chestnut, it's really just kind of this thing that spooks me. Yeah. Okay, we were fine. I have 2 Master Balls. Okay. And way too many eggs for me to not be doing anything with them. I'll try to catch that. Nope. Didn't even have to use one. Now I get an X attack. Use one of them now. Nothing. Nothing. We can get another egg. Oh, I thought he was at 11. Alright. One more rare candy for the road. Rare candy for the road. There we go. Although, I know if I did a challenge mode, like inverse, I wouldn't be able to just Master Ball this to end the run. Alright. Not a bad run. We'll do another one. Also, I think it's a new day. So we can see what's in the Pokerogue machine. Maybe we won't be farming Hisui and Zorua with Regigigas. But before we do that, I'm going to take a quick break, stretch my legs, run an ad real quick, and grab a drink. Thanks for hanging out so far today, guys.
Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the hours, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away. Burn away, we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it to the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake it to the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it to the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake it to the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Alrighty, thanks for sticking around, guys. Let's get back into it. Gigas, alright. Poke response today. Nothing super exciting. Although, actually, does this have its variants? No. Welcome back, Pumpkin. I just got back from a break myself. I think I'm just going to take Rowlet. But that means we're going to go... Sumi Zorua more. What are they giving it? First impression, Victor. Alright, so they're making it a fist attacker. So that's Adamant, and then range moves, Victory Dance, first impression, Stone Edge. Oh, I thought it was Stone Axe. And then Gen 4, Electric, Bug. There we are. Nothing, yeah, kinda. That's alright. It happens. I consider it more an anomaly when there is something I can use in Pokerus, rather than like a day like today. Okay. And before I forget, Ninkata pause, Kuritot pause, cool. Let's do it. We did have enough for Dratini, so I don't know how I missed that at the end of the last run. So we'll have a Dratini hatching at 25. For whatever that's worth. Guess it's worth a 1 in 120 chance of getting the tier 3 we want. Do you honestly play with Switch Mode, Exco? Like, I don't know why I just thought of that again, but that surprises me. Why? That seems so, like... Seems like such an easy change you could do. Man, I'm loving giving me the part fighting type starters today. Ew. I mean, I guess, but... Still. Nothing in there? Yeah, nothing in there. There's a couple things in there for when they... Pokemon get their variants, but nothing right away. Yeah, that just seems insane to me. Especially because you say you take Unknown because it doesn't get a level up moves. Oops, I wanted Shell Smash. Oh no. I do indeed want Shell Smash. I'm not even gonna favor that with a response, Pumpkin. I know. But, like, what I'm saying is you're doing that level of optimization. But then not... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Button presses. I believe in you. I know you can do it. I'm just trying to help. Switch? No, it doesn't. I go back and forth in the middle of runs all the time. Oh, well, yeah. Oh, right. We don't have, we don't have normalize anymore right now. Yeah, but that's like once every 60 waves, maybe. We're gonna get an early splicers and then not get any Soothe Bells. I'm gonna be so sad when that happens. Oh, levitate. There we go. Alright. I'm just gonna keep taking nuggets so I can keep having a chance to like reroll to find a Soothwell. I don't think it's meant to be. Rosie! Everyone's coming out today. What are you up to, Rosie? It's good to see you. Right, it's a ground type now. I don't think so. Oh, Cobblemon. I've heard good things about it. I think it's just for that Pokemon that has the ability Pumpkin, but I'm not 100% sure. It's going to feel so bad to reset this run, though, if we don't get a Soothe Bell the next 5 floors. How is it, Rosie? Do you recommend it? Okay. I will probably have to add it to my list then. My ever-growing list I will never, ever get through. But, you know. What can you do? Alright, you're going to have to explain a little bit more. I think I'm getting Cobblemon mixed up with something else. I just don't know what that something else is. Is it like an actual mod? What the hell am I thinking of? Arm thrust. Wow. We're actually recent. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, we're starting back from here? Crap. I didn't mean to do all this. Alright, I got you. Yeah, I wonder what I was thinking of then. Yo, Epsilon! Welcome on in! How's it going, man? How's your stream? Welcome on in, all the raiding people. Glad to have you here on our Regigigas farming run. We're not getting much right now, but we're trying. I did Exco, but without any Soothe Bells, if I don't get like a Soothe Bell at the end of the rival fight, I'm just gonna reset. How you doing, Epsilon? And everyone else coming in. Welcome in. I'm Kuth. I play this game way too much, and I have probably one of the better shiny collections in the game. I'm going to try to trust, but... we'll see. I also play roguelikes and some other stuff like that occasionally, if that interests people. Pokerogue's my big one so far, but I have a YouTube video for World of Warcraft series I'm doing coming up, and I'm going to try to start doing some Let's Plays for roguelikes as well. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Rip. Alright, tired, and how long did you stream for today? Also, we're resetting because we didn't get any thing we wanted. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, that's a pretty impressive amount of time. I'm hoping to get my stamina up there where I can do that as well. Now that I'm, now that I have like a more of a set schedule, even if I'm finagling a little bit, I'm hoping I can get back up there. Soothe right now. Ooh, was that like a, you doing a charity event or fundraising of like, what's the reason for the 12 tomorrow? I will try to stop in if I can, but my friend and I got tickets to see the playoff hockey game. So I probably won't be able to catch much of it because we have to leave really early. Because there's also a baseball game right next to it. Oh, congratulations. Okay. 250... I'm out of the loop, sorry. I'll reroll this. Thanks, Superlord. I had 250 and the next message I saw was Furret. Ah, congratulations, man. That's a big milestone. Definitely deserved. That's huge. Time for Palkia one. Well, at least it's a better chance you'll get an egg move for it than Pumpkin. Oh, that channel was a chair, by the way? Okay, thank you. Let me grab that real quick. Thank you. Burn it. Gems. 1 second. So there's that. 250 ferrets collected in the Cobblemon. Outstanding. I'd remember my ABCs in a second so I could find it. There you go. I should look at Cobblemon. I mean, I never really got into Minecraft much. There was a girl I was talking with 3 years ago at this point. Wow. Wow, that was 3 years ago. So she tried to get me into Minecraft a little bit, and I think if we had kept playing together, I probably would have gotten into it more. But after things didn't work out, I was soured on it a little bit and never really revisited it. I'm also scared of it a little bit, because you guys know me. If I get hooked into a game, I could easily sink 165 days of in-game time into that game. You know, theoretically, completely random number. Not pulling it from anywhere or thinking about any particular game. Yep. Okay. We're good there. No, I'm not even talking about 100%ing it. I'm talking about just like sinking hours into it. Because I mean, like, you can't really 100% Path of Exile, and I've still sunk thousands and thousands of hours into that as well. I play games even when I can't 100% them. Kind of what I seem to be getting known for in the Pokerogue community a little bit. And it's kind of what I enjoy doing, but I do play other games that I don't try to 100%. We don't even have Charm yet. Do not steal one of my Soothe Bells. Thank you. I was worried I was going to use Covet. Well, now that we have 2 Soothe Bells, like, we're in a good shape for the rest of this run. Yeah, reroll while we can. We're gonna take the Carbos. So what else have you been playing lately, Epsilon? Any new things? I don't know if you're into, like, the deck building fest that's been going on Steam. There's been a couple things there that have piqued my interest I downloaded demos for, but haven't tried out yet. Plus, like, Dungeon Crawler 1.0 came out earlier this month. Die in the Dungeon 1.0 is coming out later this month. Chronomon is getting close to its 1.0 release, which should be exciting. I just need more time, man. I just need more time to play games. Yo, what's going on, Optimus? How you doing? Welcome on in. How you doing today? We'll take this. Yeah. Nothing insane, but... I forgot to pause evolutions. Is Sekiro, Moonlighter... How is, Moonlighter 2? I think I have it on my Steam wish list, but haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. Again, my backlog's pretty long, so I'm trying not to add to the backlog. Like, I have good games on the backlog, too. Like, I have Expedition 33 on the backlog. I bought it when I had my hip surgery. I'm like, you know what? I really want to sink hours into it. And then it's like, oh, I have to get up and walk every hour. I'm not going to be able to, like, engross myself into the game, per se. And then I started playing something else. Don't even remember what it was. And just never made it back to Expedition 33. But, like, that's one of the ones on my backlog. Just to give you an idea. And crime scene. I read Crime Scene Cleaner as Prime Screen Cleaner. Prime Screen Cleaner. Hey, okay. So a game I would love, while also being a game I would be absolute dog shit at. Cool. Glad to hear it. I'll take that. I'll have to check it out. I know whenever I do my charity streams, which is like 2 or 3 times a year, one of the things, like one of the donation goals is people can pick a game from my Steam library and backlog, and I'll either do like a 4-hour stream or like a couple YouTube videos on it for them. In a way, like, I want to raise money, but in a way too, that's a way to help me like get out of my rut that I have with certain games where I always just go back to them and end up streaming them. And the Minecraft PvP to... That's how I thought about League of Legends when I played XCO. And how I feel a little bit about Rivals 2 right now. That's right. Art sounds cool. A good soundtrack is so helpful for so many games. I know the little bit of Persona 5 I played, like, I was immediately drawn into it just by, like, the opening music and everything. That's what hooked me, like, immediately. Art, I'm a little more... Not ambivalent. It's just not important to me. I mean, I play Pokemon. But, I know it's definitely a draw for a lot of people. I will say, I did like Hades 1 art style. I do want to put that in there. I really enjoyed that art style for that game. So I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to pull up Moonlighter 2 real quick. Moonlighter 2. Okay. Oh, that's a bundle. Yeah, it's $30. Yeah, I mean, their Pokerogue soundtrack does have some bangers in it, even if I don't play it super loudly. Definitely got some bangers. The game I was talking about earlier, the like more chill game, like the puzzle-ish city builder type thing, actually is a soundtrack. Sometimes I'll listen to just the soundtrack, just because it's like pretty relaxing. So if I'm trying to study, it unironically becomes beats I study to, which is pretty cool. Yeah. I think a lot of the Pokerogue stuff I listen to is actually from like Sword and Shield. I absolutely loved the soundtrack in that game in general. There's some stuff outside of it too, but that's the main one. Another Soothe Bell? That 3 Soothe Bells? Yeah, that's 3 Soothe Bells. Love it. I was hoping it would evolve before that fight, but that's fine. Pokerogue does a lot of the little things well that keep drawing me in, even if I don't realize, like, that's why I'm coming back. Or, like, that's a small contributing reason why I keep coming back. Like, I never thought about it before, Pumpkin, but now that you point it out, it's like, I really do like the soundtrack for this game. So it'd be impossible for it to not play some sort of role. Gigas, you're killing me. But at least we have 6 Soothe Bells now. Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't know Anders did music. Aren't they usually a gen chatter, though? I feel like I don't see them a ton, especially in, like, game questions. Take a Master Ball. Actually, I probably should have taken the lore there, if we're being honest, but... Roll once. Hoping for the lore, but sure. Are they going to have, like, different tracks, or is it going to be one track for the rival fight? I was going to say, I bought an egg for him. That'll be really cool. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, that would be really, really cool to see. Well, I guess here. Nothing reminds me I don't have map yet by being forced into construction site. Fucking hate this place. Oh, hey. I'm going to try to get through this run, and then we'll probably wrap it up for the night. I'm going to be releasing a new stream schedule probably on Sunday. I'm going to try going forward. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. Good for them. Also, always double up into Dawn. Fairness got sturdy. I'll actually have to go back and listen to just those soundtracks. Especially when I'm like streaming and stuff like that. Like, if I'm not streaming, I'm usually watching something on my other monitor. If I'm streaming, I'm usually more focused on chat than I am the music playing in the background. So I'll definitely have to go through and give their stuff a listen on its own without other stimuli taking my attention away. Well, I mean, Ninjaska's gonna be the next one to go, but... Sure. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I just like, rewatched the first season of Ted Lasso because it's so good. I started a new anime my brother-in-law recommended to me. I started that today. It's been pretty good. The first 2 episodes were pretty good. So we'll see if I keep up with it. And then I might give Rooster a watch. I don't like Steve Carell's, like, office-style humor, but I like him in roles other than that. I actually got my parents to watch Avatar. Because Mom had never seen it, so I showed it to her, and then we got Dad to watch it. So I've been fortunate enough to see it like 3 times within the past 3 years. It's so good. I need to watch Korra. I've seen like the first 5 episodes of Korra, and that's it. I know it doesn't quite have the same following, but I feel like I should still give it an honest shot. Like, yeah, fair enough. What I remember is she totally doesn't become a lesbian at the end. I remember people being outraged about that, like, when it happened. Also, what's with the luck on the eggs today? I think we've got 1 T1 Regigigas and nothing for Zoro or Argentini. We're talking about Korra, Rosie. Down, girl. Gonna have to spray you down with a cold hose. Ew. Well then, that's actually something I might try to catch. Let's see if this one-shots... Okay, it does. I'm gonna try to catch this just for the 5 candies. How do we want to go about this? Can you not? Thank you. We get staticked immediately, but... Yeah, 5 free candies. And we have 315 saved up. That'll be anywhere between 10 and 20 eggs. Be my guess. I cannot wait for new variants. I'm so excited for it. Yeah, I don't even have a shiny charm. I think I found 3 shiny charms today while I was just playing on my own. I don't even think, like, with the way my luck is going, I got like 1,300 candies and I don't even think it's free. You were up at like 3K or something though, weren't you? You had a lot of Pat Rat candies. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure Han is like getting close to cap for Froakie. Also, now that we have an extra Sooth Bell, I'm gonna start finding things to triple farm. Oh, that's right. You use Tatsugiri a lot more than I do, though. Got it wrong. Yeah, I don't use Tatsugiri maybe as much as I should. Like, I'm sure if I only focused on one Pokemon at a time, I could be a little further along in, like, my collecting. But I think I also would have burned out by now. I think being able to double farm or triple farm, like, keeps me going. Fimpsh? I have a feeling that might be a deliberate misspelling of fish, unless I am completely missing the mark on something. Also, now I want sushi. Why'd you guys have to bring up Geary? Hey, another non-shiny egg. Oh, fair enough. Also, can I get a map at some point, please? I do not want to be going back to construction site loop. That would make me sad. Guess I could roll for it a little bit, but... yeah, we'll see. Man, I love how fast Zoroa gets candies with 3 Sooth Bells. 4 Great Ball tier items, and it can't give me a map. Got a Mega Bracelet before a map. You can probably tell I really don't want to go back to construction site. Dynamax Band and Mega Bracelet before a map. I think I have a gym leader here. Also, I feel like Incinerate should be able to get rid of leftovers. Just like thinking through it, I feel like that should be a thing. I don't want it to be. That would suck. But like logically... yes, I know. I'm trying to apply Pokemon or logic to Pokemon. I know, but still. Alright, Lake isn't bad. Lake, we can get Araquanid and Flamigo. Those are two we want. I think there's a couple other things in Lake we could catch, but they don't have their variants yet. Like Choodle is one of them. Masquerain. That type of thing. Speaking of Masquerain. For the love of God, give me a map. Part of me thought about doing the middle one so I'd have a better chance at a map. Still might, if this doesn't work out well for whatever reason, but... Did we just use our Reviver Seed? No, okay. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm starting to slow down just a bit. Okay, we don't need anything from these two. Are we not going to see a Flamigo or Araquanid? Well, hopefully it sends us to beach. 2 Grip Claws back to back. Wow. Yeah, no Flamigo or Araquanid. That's unfortunate. I mean, on beach, we want, like, Tortuga is the main one we're missing. Nope, back to the construction site. Fuck! This is what I wanted to avoid. I don't want to be here. That's why I rerolled so often. Actually, to be fair, I could have rerolled more, but... I hope that works. Cannot wait for the biome rework so we don't get this as often. Okay. Take a rare candy. I mean, I'll go into the Donphan, but... I have to remember we have a rival fight next floor. Alright. You laughing at getting sent to construction site when I explicitly said that's what I was trying to avoid? It is kind of funny. If that's what you're laughing at, that is kind of funny. Now we get a map. Alright. It's a little late. We got a map. Sure. Yeah. At least we don't have to worry about doing this loop for a 3rd time, I guess. Oh, we have more than enough for Zorua. There is one Pokemon in here we could use, and that's a Galarian Meowth. Alright, a Tier 1 Zorua. It's something. It's something. Oh, you don't have any power points left for the one move that isn't resisted. Alright, we're fine. I'm gonna go Dojo just because I don't, like... I'd rather go to Power Plant, but I don't want to go to Factory. In here, we can still get a Riolu. Or like Lucario is one we still need the tier 3 for. Maybe. I mean, I don't think it's a common spawn at all, so if I don't get it, I won't be horribly surprised. But a lot of the stuff in here, we actually have all the variants for. I feel like compared to other biomes, there's a lot of Pokemon in here that actually have all of the variants. Like Annihilate and Glade both have all their variants, etc. This is why we bring Kricketot. It's a free Oricorio candy like every other run or so. It adds up. Oh, I need another lure. Oh, never mind. There we go. Alright, that finishes that off. This could be a little bit spooky. Just have to hope leftovers and berries carry us through, and we one-shot a lot. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Just Moonblast Ingredient because it's gonna live, yeah. Can I reroll once? Can I take the X attack? It'll help us get through the 114 and 115 fight. I don't think we really would have struggled with it anyway, but it just kind of makes it a little smoother. Sure. Nice. Did I just see you pick up a Fairy Feather? Yes. Like to get a Max Lure if I can at some point too, just to have that extra failsafe in case we get some poor RNG. But okay, we got the flinch. Yeah. That vroom vroom bike, vroom vroom Vern, vroom vroom Vern, is the thing I'm most scared about against her. There's a Maxilor, just when I called for it. I can Terra here. There's no boss fight at the end. Or sorry, there's no gym leader at 120. Yeah. Not that I think this Terra will last until then. I'm just thinking about, do we need to save it for anything? The answer is probably not. Yeah. Alright, I'll take Zig and hit points. I actually don't know if there's anything on planes we want. Like, honestly, nothing's ringing a bell. Let's go back to the lake. We can do lake, beach, sea, seabed. And that gives us something along all of those paths that we could triple farm for. Again, Araquanid, Flamigo here. Tortuga on the beach. Also in the sea, actually. And then seabed has a lot. Oh, I thought that would KO the Garchomp. My bad. Let's go into the Arcanine. Okay, just in case it lived. We should have plenty of money for the rest of the run with between the Golden Punch and the pickup mon, or the Honey Gather mons. We'll be in good shape. Okay. So one. Lucky you. That's the way I was with Eternatus, actually. The first Eternatus I hatched was tier 1. Although that was a while ago. Oh, hey, still helpful. That's 10 candies. Right, whenever we get something we can triple farm, we have 3 Soothe Bells just waiting for it. Oh, fair enough. I usually don't look at the breakpoints that much. Yeah, nothing there. But maybe I should. Alright, we're looking for Caracosta. Oh, okay. Alright, there could actually be something good in here. Seal, Whooper, Bunnerbee. Ew. We're gonna Wonder Trade the Ninjask. True. That was a horrible trade. I like to invoke the Lemon Law. Never saw the point in saving up. It just seems like lost opportunity cost. Nothing here either. Fair enough. Gosh. This is insane again. This is reminding me a little bit of the Kyogre grind Exco. I'll take it just for this fight. Well, I mean... Gigas is at 423. Because Kyogre was what? Kyogre, yeah, Kyogre was 423. Kyogre was 423. Yveltal was 495. Or like right in that range. Also, I'm a little upset I haven't gotten anything else to farm yet. Probably this Zorua. This Zoroark's at 621. And it's probably like Yveltal. Oh, we're here. Alright. Yeah. Chinchou was 697. In there somewhere. Chinchou's at... Oh no, Chinchou is 654 now, so it's probably a little less than that. Maybe it was 647. So yeah, it's definitely getting close. Funny, I can't actually do anything in that one. Ow. Oh, it put down the rain. Yeah. Alright, Seabed has to give us something, right? We gotta get something down here to farm. That's not really anything. That's not anything. That's ridiculous. Yeah, 650 for Type Null Tier 3 is stupid high. Nothing here. I just want to farm something that I can get all their variants for now, so not like Dondozo. Alright. That was an easy clown. Yeah, it is. Nothing here. Nothing. Oh, don't tell me we're gonna go through all 4 biomes and not see something we can farm. Yeah, splicers are now gone. I can actually Terra here. Yeah. All right, we can get the Cursula. I can get Splicers. I just don't want them. Yeah, you can get Splicers. Yeah, I just really don't want them. I'll go to Volcano. We can do Volcano Beach. Volcano in the 60s, Beach in the 70s, and Sea in the 80s. Won't be able to get back to Seabed, but this is something at least. Alright. Now we can triple farm a little bit to try to get Galarian and Corsola. That's fine. Okay. I'll take a Rare Candy. If I get an X attack, great, but I don't think it's going to be strictly necessary. We can actually afford a Galarian Corsola. Cool. Why is Blazing Torque's power like so much lower than the other ones? It's like 80 base power. Good job. Or we roll again. Yeah, I'll take the X attack just to help out. I don't think I'm going to need the Terra against whoever the Fire Gym Leader is. Even if they have like a Magcargo or Colossal. I think using it here is better. Especially because of this thing. Okay, yeah, we two-shot it. Waiting her to send out like Zacian or Zamazenta. Oh no. Oh, she must have sent out Raging Bolt instead. Taking our leftovers. That's fine. Alright, we found a shiny charm. And a Moltres, which I actually will catch. Moltres is the only one of the Kanto birds that we don't have tier 3 for. So the extra 2 candies will help. Yeah, perfect. Okay. We'll Elixir going into this fight, just to be sure. I'll grab an X attack. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we should be fine again, even with this Magcargo. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think there was anything that was really going to threaten us per se. Alright. Yeah, after this run, we're going to wrap it up for the day. I'll be back Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And also on Sunday, I'll put out my new streaming schedule I'll be trying out as well. Kind of just updated to the current one. Yeah, I should start replacing lures. I just looked up and saw they were all in single digits. I'm like, not as thrilled about that. Alright, that'll get us through the end. Also, real quick, because I haven't checked. Okay. Sometimes I check in on the candy totals. That way I get an idea, like, whenever it dings, which one it is. Because I'm not going to know which Pokemon it is based off that little colored ball. That's just not going to happen. Alright, that's fine. Nope. Alright, and then this should just be a boss Pokemon here. It is that. Cool. Yeah, so we'll go to the sea. Island also is a choice. Doesn't really matter. We only get like 5 encounters here. Take next speed. So is this... This is why I say Drapion's my favorite bug type. My reasoning is the Elite Four member who uses bugs uses Drapion. So my point is valid. That's my viewpoint, at least. I don't know how well that would hold up under much scrutiny, but it's what I got. Cool. Alright, where's that? Huh. If you're full health, the leftovers don't heal you back up to full after Sandstorm, I guess? But they seem to that time. I don't... Now I see a Caracosta. One more? Cool. Alright. It's an extra candy. It adds up. Oh, this is Gen 4, isn't it? I think it is. Outside of BDSP, I don't really remember playing Gen 4, and it's been a long time since I've played through BDSP. Ah, we have 70k to spend. Sure, extra Master Ball doesn't hurt. What, about Drapion being my favorite bug type? I think that would all depend on how I flared it. If I flared it as a meme... I don't think I'd get quite the same reaction as if I posted it as, like, discussion. Oh, you're at 12 too. I thought you were at 10. Okay, we're good on lures until the end of the run. There's not a whole lot to say about this fight. Yeah. Terra Regigigas does in fact do damage. Who would have thought? Yeah, that's what I heard. I don't remember fighting her in Platinum or like Diamond and Pearl. I just remember her through BDSP. But like hearing about her team before fairy types, I'm like, ooh, yeah, that does not sound fun. Also, we do have a shiny charm. I don't think I've seen a shiny Paradoxmon in a long, long time. Just putting it out there. Everybody wants Lucarios. Sure. Oh, shoot. All right, Reviver Seed. We're set. Fucking Christ. Gonna lose my goddamn mind. Alright. The egg RNG today was pretty poor. I'm just gonna put that out there. Yeah. I just wanted a rare candy. Maybe? Like to try to catch this with just a rogue ball. Oh, sweet. I guess we catch the Fluttermane in a Master Ball. We have the tier 3 for Fluttermane, but we are missing the tier 2. Well, no shiny from the shiny charm. Oh well. Well, welcome back, Exco, but we're finishing up. I'm going to see what eggs I can buy, and then we're going to wrap it up for the day. Again, appreciate everyone coming through. Welcome again to everyone who stuck around from Epsilon's raid. Super appreciate it. Most of what I'm doing in Pokerogue right now is just trying to finish up the collection, which is one of the better ones in the game. I do also create some beginner guide videos on YouTube for the game. Always down to answer questions you have about it as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Glad to have everyone here. Again, I will not be back tomorrow. I will be back on Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, which is GST -5. Right, that was the last piece of information you would have needed to know. We have an egg for that. I'm not hatching it tonight. Not hatching on stream at least. Thank you again, everyone who came through. Hopefully I will see everyone on Sunday. Enjoy the first parts of your weekend, and take care.